It's day 139.
Of the 29th year and beyond.
And today I wanted to address something that really has not impacted you and I. Not anything that we really deal with, but is a biggie for couples and marriages, and that's jealousy.
Jealousy.
Yeah, you know, many people in relationships and love relationships at some point get into real challenges because of some kind of jealousy that creeps in, and someone believing or accusing someone of something. Whether it's real or not, it creates real challenges.
It does. But I really believe that the root of jealousy, and I can speak for my personal experience, because we never really dealt with jealousy on a basis of another woman or another man. But there was a period of time that I was jealous of a relationship that he had with a friend. And I just felt like they spent way too much time together and they had a closer bond than we did. But when I had to look at the root of the problem was I was insecure with myself. I had just had John. I felt unattractive. You know, there was a lot of stuff that I was dealing with. So the root of jealousy, 9 times out of 10, isn't a relationship or what someone else is doing. It's inside of you.
And I would agree that more times than not, if there is some type of jealousy, the root of it will deal with some kind of insecurity about oneself. So, what would you recommend to someone who is in a relationship or in a marriage and they're dealing with the jealousy? What would you recommend?
Well, because I know somebody like that. What I've recommended to them is that first they have to assess why they feel those emotions, and are those emotions real? And is it something that you need to be concerned about, or whether it's something that you've just fabricated in your head? And once you get to the root of why you feel that way, then the other person has to be empathetic to why you feel that way, and then try not to do anything that are aggravated, and try to heal those emotions, try to heal those wounds that someone possibly already has.
Well, for me, I knew at a very early age, when I say early, I'm talking about being a teenager, that I could not intentionally get into a relationship with anybody who exhibited jealousy tendencies, because I've always been a very warm, fuzzy, touchy-feely kind of a guy. And so honey, baby, sweetie, and hugging and kissing and stuff like that. Yeah. And, I couldn't wind up, with somebody talking about some play Misty for me, right? Or, right? or making me rabbit stew. I will not be ignored, But, the unfortunate thing is sometimes people don't see the signs, or they're not cognitive of that, and now they find themselves in a relationship with someone. So, as Gail said, I think that the best thing to do, if you're having those kind of challenges, address what is the real issue, what's the root. And if you are someone who is flirtatious and stuff like that, and that's the root of it, then, you need to be mindful of that. That you don't want to dishonor or disrespect the person that you're married to by being flirtatious with other folks.
Right. And if you're going into a relationship and you know that you have jealous tendencies, then you need to, first of all, assess why you have those feelings. But you also need to let the person know that that's who you are, that you tend to be a little jealous. So they could be like Fred and say, sorry, I'm out.
Right. Well, what's good saying? So be mindful that if that's not you, yay. If it is you, then be willing to communicate, be willing to be very clear about what the root is. And then that's something that you and your spouse would really need to spend some time working on and resolving, so that you can reassure someone about why you are here and why they don't need to worry about you being anywhere else. That's one of the things about Gail and I. We know what we each mean to each other. We know what we bring to the table. And so for us, dealing with the jealousy and stuff like that is just not really an issue that we deal with.
Nope.
So until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.